All right, people, how we doing out there? Give me a chance to check out the new stand. I got a new stand for the for my camera because the other one was beat the crap out of that stand. And this is better because I can connect it to the tape. I got to get some double-sided tape so I can stick my neons a little better to the side of my monitor. All right, well, first things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition, and I think today I'm going to start working on the platform for the exotics because they have their own company. So we're going to be working on that next today. I'm going to start working on the platform for that, getting that ready. I'm not going to do it like I did the other one where I recorded everything. Oh, that was a lot of recording. I'm just going to basically start building a site in large chunks and just showing off some of it, or you can just go in and check it out. All right, so shipping updates. We're going to be shipping out packages today. Those of you who place orders, you all received your tracking number, so you're good to go. I'm going to be taking I'm probably going to take a lift over to the post office, and I got to drop over to Rite Aid and pick up some odds and ends we need for the office. So we're going to use for the office. And then get you guys taken care of. Some updates. So we have the ad tech. We've been getting that. That's pretty much for companies that are interested in that ad tech technology. That's when we show the apple dissolving on the glass. We got pre-orders going in for that already. We got a couple came in last night. We'll be opening up shopping cart. We have some people that will pre-order it through invoices. So that shopping cart will be opening up. We did change the price a bit. We had starting point at 800. We got starting point at 600 now. So if you jumped on board for that, those are people that are going to be using it for a business, window advertisement and all that good stuff. So you can advertise your storefront business right onto the glass right here. If you've never seen the ad tech technology, we got a page built for it. Right, even an app for the website, and I'm already finished all my tax information, so all that's been submitted. We're good to go. I was able to find out all the orders because I'm good at keeps a track record of all our orders through PayPal and figuring exactly how much money I got to pay to Uncle Sam. So that's all tidied up. I got to go open up a banking account today, also too, a business account, so we can start transferring money for our taxes right in there to the account. Now, keep in mind, you will not be paying any taxes. We pay that, so you don't have to worry about that. Let me see here. This is the ad tech. We got some interesting people that I met last night, and a couple of these. I go to business forum sites to show off our technology, and we picked up some really heavy hitters that are interested in investments for the company, which is good. So we're going to be looking at doing food truck displays, all kinds of cool stuff, storefront windows, all kinds of stuff they're going to integrate. And that's why I said when I did the demonstration for the floor, we had somebody come into the room talking about, why would you project to the floor? Man, you guys got to think outside the box, man. It's such a small level. You know, that floor projection technology, they want it in, like I said, hotel lobbies. They want it in casinos. They want it. So, and once one company gets it, all the rest are going to want it too. And that's how the chain reaction starts. So, we've already got people that are coming on board with these floor designs for fish and all that stuff. They want it in their restaurants. They want it in their lobbies. As for the ceiling technology, again, in dedicated home theater setups, people who have what do you call it? People have what's the word for it? People have the infinity ceilings. It's a lot cheaper than putting an infinity ceiling. It's a lot of money for this infinity ceiling. You got a lot of people come in and rip up your ceiling, install some lights in, and you're gonna be looking at the same display over and over again and again and again and again. And you know, the technology we have, you can change your ceiling out at will, which they like that part. So this right here is the technology that we've been showing off on a lot of the forum sites. And if you look at it, which you're just staring at it, figuring out how it's done, yeah, good luck on that. Really good luck on that. As a matter of fact, we didn't tell everything on how it's developed. Some people think it's one way. You'll be surprised what it actually is, but we're not going to say anything about it until all the paperwork is finalized. So if you stare at that, they couldn't get over on how clean the image comes up, but you can't see any film or anything. But there's a coating on that surface. It's just invisible. It's a black invisible technology. But you know, you can get your your neighbors. We call them the neighbors. The neighbors that come in and go, oh, this is how it's done. Look, I put it this way: worry about your own stuff, because you guys don't even have tested products at the end of the day. You don't. So don't worry about us. Worry about your products. Your products don't work. Ours do. We've been putting out tons of videos on match or better demonstrations, and none of them been matched at all, period. We're still waiting to see if anyone's matching the demonstrations. None of those have been done. Well, that is what it is. That's why the matching betters were put out there. Because we knew no one was going to be able to match them. Isn't that cool? What? Right now, Jamie's on my phone right now. See that? He's been ranting for the last couple of days. Ever since we've been doing the matching better demonstrations and putting them on blast, both of them putting them on blast, they've been sending us messages back and forth, upset. We don't entertain it. We just go in and put it in spam. That's basically about it. But we can tell by the number of messages we're getting in that they're getting pressured. Pretty much probably by customers or whoever's pressuring them, asking them to do these demonstrations, which they're not going to do. Oh, that's me waving on camera. Hello. Yeah. Now this is the technology, like I said, we're going to be having in storefronts. 4 or 5 stores, even one store we drop this technology into. We'll lock out the entire couple city blocks easy with this technology. And then we got these huge mass apartment complexes up there, which are, can't wait to get the technology embedded into that. So what this is waiting for, paperwork, a lot of paperwork. Isn't that cool? Did I put the ones with the Air Jordan sneakers on it? I think I did that one, yeah. So people understand, look at this, the importance of this test. When we're doing rear projection technology can become washed out or faded on angle gain. So if you're scanning it in different directions, it can wash out, and depending on how you look at it. The fact that I can see that from the second floor from across the street with no problem, yeah, that shows basically it's picking up crystal clear, and that's what we want. So these are some of the tests that people were looking at and these demonstrations with this technology. And guess who else we may have a contract with very soon? I have some connections in England, but the person we have connections in England also has connections in Dubai. In Dubai, they like this stuff. They're interested in the technology for the ceiling. They're interested in the technology for the floor, the tables, all that stuff. And I think next year I'm going to be looking at getting myself 8K projector and some really high-tech advanced projector mapping for buildings. We're going to do a building. We're going to coat this thing all black with our technology. Oh, we're going to have a ball with that thing. I'm going to bring professionals in for that, because that kind of equipment in the day I don't know much about. I know some, but not too much. So we have to hire a professional to come in and do that, to display our technology off the side of a building. See how clean the image comes up? That's what you want when you do rear projection technology. It has to come up crystal clear. It has to come up clean. And this is fantastic for business. One, very affordable. If you know how much those wallpaper, thin LED, whatever screens are going for, people having for after, they're very expensive. You damage them, they're very expensive to repair too, also too. Now, once we get everything finalized, we'll show you what the actual technology looks like. Right now, it's hidden. We don't show too much about it. We don't talk too much about it. But for you naysayers out there who think you got it figured out, we've seen your videos. You're so far off, it's not even funny. But it's entertaining to watch. Look at that, clean, absolutely clean. So at the end of the day, this is your advertising. This is your business. This is your product. It has to look beautiful when it comes to that glass. This is what you're selling. If it's cloud washed out, it's not going to do well for your product. All right, so I got to get these orders out the door. My day is going to be more paperwork. I got on my list. I already finished the tax form, so that's done. I just applied for a business tax ID, wholesale tax ID license to get my products in a little cheaper. I also set up a business banking account, set up a business PayPal account, some other stuff we got to get done. The business cards are all finished, and I have to contact the attorney who's working on the rest of the paperwork for our protection. Oh, safety material data sheets. Yeah. We will be requesting the other side to see if they have their safety material data sheets done. We're even applying for a, I'm not going to say too much about it, but they'll figure it out. They'll know they'll figure it out. Forget it. Just forget it. But anyway, there's proper procedures we have to follow for basically, well, we're not going to bring that up. They'll figure it out. Probably down there writing notes. That's clean. Absolutely clean. Yeah. So this one right here, like I said, around $600. We can't tell you what the form is. We just say that starting price is $600 for them. And they can range from $600 all the way up to $10,000. We had a few people going in, they love the website. Like I said, you gotta put your time in your work when you're on your site. Have to put your time in there. Sample rejection for the window right there. I'm gonna leave a section blank because we're gonna actually expand the site. So this is our work. And then later on, we're going to expand it and we're going to put other people's work, other customers, companies that are using our technology, and we're going to have that display page right there. So other companies can go and go, okay, see how they did that, and so, something pretty cool. And I think, oh, I forgot, we're building a new website today. We're building the Exotic website. As we get back from taking care of my business, I'm going to start working on that one next. Let me see. Projector mapping. I forgot we can't put any windows up here. This is all work up here. Oh, my copyright. I got my number. I actually have it. I have one other key information and we can show our new logos. I just got my confirmation. They did the search, came back nothing. We own it. So I got to do that one and I got to apply for another one. Come on, what's going on here? I got to apply for another for the exotics. I got to apply for another one for that one. But we got our copyright. Boom, 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 boom. Now, as I said before, as for the other stuff, the business and legal, not legal issues, but legal we have with other people who violated our work. I said I have plenty of time. Just because we haven't basically pulled the loose on you yet doesn't mean we forgot about you. I got 4 years on some of y'all. 4 years to file. 4 years. Got plenty of time. I'm gonna take care of my business first, get this done, get everything, get what I have done, and then I'm going to devote time to you. And you have my guarantee, my 100% promise. I'm going to guarantee time to you like I did my business. And that way I can have this up and running, this going, and then I can bring in the big boy attorneys and we can go from there. And then they can do their job as what they're paid to do. And for those of you who think you're hidden, you're not hidden. We'll find you. We'll definitely find you. Don't worry about that. That's what private investigators are paid to do. We'll find you. We'll bring you to court too. And then you can see my face to face. And we can have a talk. Now, also those investigators are also designed to go through all your personal assets, what you owe, how much money you have in your banking account, what your property's worth, stuff like that, so we can know what we can get out of you. So don't worry, I got 4 years to come get you. Well, Pong Pong. Well, I'm going to concentrate on my business right now. When all this is settled and done, we got this thing all finalized. All the paperwork is finished. Everything is good. Everything's good to go. Then I'll start building my legal team, and we'll start the beginning of basically rounding up and prosecuting. But until then, I do have attorneys watching. So, hey, make the loose as long as you want to. I have no problem playing hangman with you. So the only difference is I'll be the other one. I'll be on the other one end holding the rope. And my number's right there on my website. Feel free to have your attorney contact me, which I'm still waiting, and I haven't heard anything yet. So we're still waiting on that. Nothing there. But until then, I got work to do. I gotta order, I forgot about that. I gotta order the boxes, and I gotta order the new cans, because the new labels are gonna come in. I need to fit the labels to the can, because once the labels are all done, well, actually labels are being finalized, once the copyrights are done, then we can go to the graphic designer. Then we get the labels to wrap around the can. Safety material data sheets were done. That'll be pasted to the side of the can. A QV barcode to be on the other side. So that'll be cool. Instructions and all that cool stuff. Then we can get the little boxes done, thank you notes, ink pens, all that cool stuff. So they look more professional when our customers get our products. Oh, I forgot this already loaded up, didn't it? Yeah. 3D mapping technology. Boom. I love how this thing just spins in. It's got that whole 3D thing going on in the back. That's why I said, looking at your website, y'all put no time and no effort and no work into your sites. Job, much like your products. No testing, rush job. Everything that they do is just a rush job. Products are not properly tested, rush job. Website looks like it was put together by a 5-year-old, rush job. Can't back up anything, rush job. Oh, I like this one right here. I mean, not to be rude, I was looking at a site. You don't have any idea how many applications Wix has tied to their site. It's insane what you could do with their site. It's amazing. We can do a site, utilize none of it at all, period. Not a thing. What he has, the templates he has, is the basic templates that come. Anytime you buy a site, it comes with the basic templates. That's what they are. You have the option to change all that out any way you want to. You'll see, you think this site's crazy? Wait till you see the exotic site that I'm building next. That thing is going to be bonkers. It's going to be insane. What we're going to do with that. I think with that one, we're going to do each individual page, but I don't want to do more because more to go to the side. I'm going to keep it simple. And each individual paints, we'll have 7 screen paints. Each individual paints, and each individual paints will have its own page developed for that product to display like a catalog, its own storyline and everything behind it. That's what I like about the exotic. The exotic screen paints are interesting. They have a storyline behind them. I'm even bringing in a cartoon artist to design an anime kind of design for it, like a background kind of flip storyline on how the game was created and blah, 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 the storyline behind it, all that. Yeah, it's going to have its own identity. This will give me a chance to really get a chance to think outside the box when developing the exotic technology and how we're going to build a site around it. And like I said, this is fantastic for the art community, which can really utilize this technology on so many levels. Yeah, look at the table. Isn't that pretty cool? Projecting off a table. We did that years ago. We got some other ideas for some new stuff for projecting off tables. We can't talk to you about it because, again, that's involving NDAs. I love that whole background movement right there. Your imagination with that whole spinning 3D kind of effect. I haven't really got a chance to play this page yet. Oh, I'm doing another computer build. I'm going to do a micro ATX build. I saw a micro ATX case by Thermal. I think it's called Thermal. What's the company called? Does that right there? It's Thermal something. But anyway, they got a micro ATX case. What I like about it, I can put a 4090 in that bad boy. A 4090 will fit. Also, a full-size radiator with I can put 340 millimeter fans in there. That's an amazing. I might order that right now. Order it right now. I can probably have it on sale. Oh, that's the best micro case I've ever seen. Best. Because usually when you're doing micro cases at the end of the day, you're only probably going to do something like anything involved that. You got to kind of skim down, get a low profile graphic card. And a low profile graphic cards aren't all that great, to tell you the truth. But to get a 4090 in there, are you freaking kidding me? That is freaking insane that it fits in that thing with no problem. Plenty of room. I'm going to put a sick liquid cooling system in that bad boy. Oh, it's going to be sweet when I get done with it. I haven't decided on the GPU yet, but trying to figure out what I'm going to go with. But definitely going to put a really sick, cool liquid cooling system in there. Oh, that's going to be freaking sweet when I get done with it. At the end of the day, I told you when the guys were saying to me, "Oh, you want to get a PS5?" Are you kidding me? I'm not trying to be rude to anybody who has one. I build computers. Why would I? At the end of the day, I just build me a machine. I'm putting a 40, yeah, big a 40, but a 4090 graphic card does at the end of the day. And I make a PS4, PS5 look like 8 paperweights. I want to go with the micro ATX because I want it compact. I don't want something big. I don't want like a mini tower sitting there. I want something compact with a nice liquid cooling center. It's going to be super quiet and ice cold. Oh, I should make it look like a block of ice. Trying to think of the theme for it. I think I'm gonna do it because it's square. The micro ATX case is square. I'm gonna do it like a block of ice. I'm gonna turn it into a block of ice. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Oh, I cannot wait to put it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna order my case right now. I'm excited. But yeah. So for those you're talking about, oh, you know, I love the console system. Don't get me wrong. I love console systems. I do. Don't get me wrong. I love them. Okay. But at the end of the day, if you have a PS5 and you're bragging about how good your graphics are on your console system, PC gamers are cut a little different. We can build our own machines if we choose. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about it. So, for what they're charging for a PS5, I mean, I'd rather just go on and just buy the graphic card. I mean, buy the whole entire setup. I mean, the graphic card's gonna cost me about $3,000, but I mean, future-proof house for a long time. And people saying, well, you know, they have exclusives. Not really going to have any exclusive games because if you have a system where no one can really get their hands on it, developers are not really going to waste their time on it. And those are sitting there saying, well, you know, that's not, yeah, it is true. Because by now, the PS4 should have been obsoleted a long time ago. It shouldn't, and PS4 would cost you like $400 or $500. Go look it up. See how much it costs. It's like $400 or $500. It should never cost you that much for that system. That system is old. But the fact they still want $400 to $500 for it tells you at the end of the day that when they take Call of Duty and it ends up on the PS4, just like it ends up on the PS5, every game that comes up for the PS5 ends up on the PS4. You know why? Because majority of the players are on the PS4 because no one can get their hands on the PS5s. And when you do get your hands on the PS5, they want too much money for them. I spent about $1,800 for that system, not even 15, not even 14. It's a console, not a PC. When people sit there and say, oh, well, you know, so it's not. It's a console at the end of the day. That's what it is. I'm not putting your systems down. I'm not saying it's not a beautiful system. It's a very beautiful piece of machinery. It does its job, but PC is a lot more advanced. I've been saying that those arguments back and forth since day one when people are saying, well, you know, consoles are just as good. No, I'm sorry, they're not. On so many levels, they're not. I can go into my PC, I can swap out parts, I can change things, I can strip it down from the bottom, put it all the way back up. Can't do that with the console. You're stuck with whatever parts they have in there. All right, so let me see. But don't get me wrong, I love consoles. I have Atari 2600s. I got the FM Marty. I got TurboGrafx 16, Atari 2600s. I got all them old systems from back in the day. I still got my Dreamcast and all that stuff. I love consoles. Nothing wrong with them at the end of the day. They're very beautiful systems, but you can't compare it to a PC. I'm sorry, you can't. Just can't do that. It's not the same. But I do like the console systems. Don't get me wrong. So I'm kind of like both, but I lean more on PC. Excuse me. And there's something about the power of building your own gaming system at the end of the day. It really is. That, you know, you don't have to be subjected to what they want to put into it. You can put what you want to put into it at the end of the day. If I want to do 15 terabytes of solid state drive, I got that option to do so. Yeah, you have limits for consoles. You ever seen a flight simulator for a PC? Driving simulators for PC? They're 10 times more advanced than what you have for the controllers for consoles. Call of Duty on a keyboard and mouse, I'd wipe you clean quick. It's more accurate on a keyboard and mouse than it is on a controller. Much more accurate. It's a huge difference. The thing about it is PC is expensive hobby. That's the problem. It does become expensive hobby. Console, you get it, it's nice, you set up, you're done, that's pretty much it. Updates here and there. PC is expensive for parts. It can get expensive. Like I said, the 4090 that I'm picking up is $3 grand. That's way more than what you would pay for a PS4 or PS5. So I'm curious, what does a PS6 look like? Why does just make it a PC and just get it over and done with? Tell you the truth, honestly. I mean, you guys are almost there anyway. Just make it into a PC. You guys like a $500 a watered down PC, pretty much that's all you really need at the end of the day. All right, let me see. I might check out something here. We got the Paint a New World, so we did that one. That's finished. I do want to add some more to this right here. I do like this, the City of Atlantis. Boom, 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 boom. I think next thing I want to do a 3D mapping for a spear. I've never actually mapped a spear before. That would be pretty cool, but that's going to involve 2 objectives to do that. Can't do that with 1. So we need 2 for that. I may expand this one right here. Paint Another World. Yeah, I think I'm going to expand this. I'm definitely going to expand this. I got some other videos I want to add on to this. I didn't really get a chance to do it because I was trying to get everything done, but I'm going to add expansions to this. So I'm going to do a spear. That's what I want to do next. All right, well, that's basically about it. I'm not gonna run too much of your time up. I got orders to get out today. Got to drop up to the bank, open up a business account, and I have to get back in here and finish some other forms I have to take care of. I'm gonna read through that application too for an S corporate license. I'm curious what that thing has and what kind of perks I get from that at the end of the day. And then sooner or later, next year, we start hiring, so I have to apply for an EIN number next. That'll be next. Can you imagine? I have to be there for interviews. I'm not doing interviews. I'm going to pay someone else to do the interviews. So that'd be nice. Now, just so you know, because we have people that are idiots at the end of the day, feel free to come down and do something stupid. We have security. Trust me. You'll be bounced, if you know what I mean. So if you choose you want to come down and do something dumb or act up and carrying on, you'll get yourself bounced around. Trust me. Oh, you think you're going to walk into one of my establishments at the end of the day, do something stupid, and you're going to get bounced. I'm not going to strike you at the end of the day because I can get sued for that. But I'll get somebody else to do it. So play with me if you want. See what happens. Look at my neck of the woods. And I plan to be in California soon. I got business to take care of down there soon. Like I said before, I got contacts down there. And there's areas I'm looking at already on the map of tracing where I want to set up shop. I do want to put storefronts down there. A couple of them. So, that's something else I have planned for next year. Well, that being said, I got to get out of here. I got much business to do. Oh, I got 2 offers yesterday to sell out. Isn't that interesting? Well, got to go and God bless.